With the new season of The Witcher dropping just a few days ago, I thought why not do a transformation in Minecraft so you can experience monster hunting, exploring, and of course collecting bounties. And of course feel free to customize this list wherever you see fit. But yeah, let's get straight into it. To get us started, let's talk about what visual enhancements that you can use to fit and sell the overall environment when it comes to this transformation. First things first, I'll be using complementary shaders. Now any shaders will work as it's based on preference, but I usually stick with complementary purely for the customization, for the fact that it doesn't blow up my PC when I'm using it. Paired with the Excalibur resource pack, as well as the Dwarven Fantasy inspired UI, the textures will take some getting used to, but it's a huge difference for such little effort. This resource pack will give the world a much older and grittier feel, whilst having some fantasy elements thrown in there as well. To give the landscape more character and realism, we'll be using Terraformed. Now this will give the environment a much more natural look rather than this. And you can also pair this with all the biomes you'll go, as they work perfectly together, and I don't think that I've ever done a video without these because the results are just perfect. To give the atmosphere just a little bit more of an alive feeling, we can throw in Project Vibrant Journeys, as well as Falling Leaves, which, as you can probably guess, adds in falling leaves. And Vibrant Journeys will give the floors and caves of your world a huge range of variety, like shells on the beach, pine cones, all the way to sticks laying underneath the trees for you to collect. So now that the base visuals are covered, here are some more add-ons that you can try to really complete the Witcher look and feel. These include medieval paintings, travelers titles, and medieval music, which will replace the Minecraft soundtrack we know and love to something a little more fitting. Now moving over to the gameplay side of things, you can mix and match these, or even throw them all in. The choice is really down to you, but these are some that I think would fit in the most. Starting off strong with the exploration side of things, Small Ships is a fantastic mod that lets you customize and build your own ships to travel across the seas. There's plenty of options here for styling, so the choice is yours, because why choose this over this? Next up, we have the guard villages and village spawn point. This will give you a chance to start a world right in a village for easy early game progression. And with the guard villages nearby, you should be somewhat protected from the creatures lurking nearby. On the topic of villages, we can throw in Bountiful, a kind of bounty system where the more tasks you complete, the greater the rewards can be. This can range from collecting carrots all the way to killing certain creatures. And to kill them, you're obviously going to need something a little more powerful than a regular diamond sword. The Epic Knights mod will give you a bunch of different medieval weapons and armor to choose from, and you can also pair this with the Epic Fight mod for that third-person perspective we see in the games. Witchercraft is exactly what you're looking when it comes to this transformation, including the Witcher signs you see in the games in the series, unique Witcher armors, new potions and brewable combat items, and of course some Witcher-based mobs, some of which are very hard to kill, so make sure that you're kitted before trying. Adding to the mystical and magic side of the pack, we're bringing in 3 mods that are simple but can be very effective. These include Enhanced Celestials, Hexerai, and to fill the fast travel system, we've of course got Waystones. When talking about different mobs and structures to make this truly feel like The Witcher, there's hundreds to pick from, but I think I've got just what you need to sell this transformation. To begin with, we'll be adding in the Whisper Woods mod. This is based around adding a level of creepiness and eeriness to forest biomes in particular. The mobs can range all the way from harmless moths who are attracted to light and torches, to hide-behinds that will stalk you throughout the night, all the way to these gigantic vampiric bats, which are just pure nightmare fuel. To fill the emptiness of the overworld on the structure side, we can use Valhesia structures, which will randomly generate structures like castle ruins, witch and wizard huts, and of course custom dungeons for you to explore and loot. Up next, we have a set of 3 communities that we can add. These include the kobolds, the ogres, and the goblins, which will all have their own unique village style and locations and act similar to regular villagers, but these guys can turn hostile if you decide to give them a slap. The graveyard mod will add in various mobs, structures, and biomes within your world, all revolving around, you guessed it, graveyards. This mod is insanely well made and very eerie when you come across parts of it, so I won't spoil too much of what you could be expecting. Pillager outposts can be a little boring sometimes, so to boost the appearance of them and the pillager faction as a whole, we can use It Takes a Pillage, which will scrap the regular old outposts and replace them with camps, bastilles, and fortresses for you to raid. Now getting back to the good guys, they also deserve an upgrade, which is why we're using better villagers, and this mod will do just that. These have a lot of different structures that can spawn, and overall just makes villagers fun to roam and come across again. If you want to run the risk of becoming a werewolf or protect villagers from them, then by adding the werewolves mod, you can do just that. Just be sure to have a cure nearby. And finally, we have the Starworm Equestrian mod. Now this is a personal choice if you wanted to go that extra mile with your own trusty roach. This mod will give a huge upgrade to horses, changing them from this into this, which all have great animations and personalities just like in the series. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps me out a ton. Good luck on becoming a Witcher, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.